Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news. Now, folks, there's a lot to unpack here. The San Francisco 49ers, a team known for their innovative offense, tough defense, and a roster full of talented players, are making some interesting moves that could have a significant impact on their upcoming season. And one of the most talked about stories right now involves the return of a familiar face to the backfield, Jeff Wilson. Yes, you heard that right. Despite his recent workout for the team not resulting in a deal at first, the 49ers are poised to bring him back into the fold, and this decision comes at a crucial time for the team. Injuries in the backfield have been mounting, and the team is now looking to bolster that position with a guy who knows their system inside and out. Wilson's story with the 49ers is quite interesting. Originally signed as an undrafted free agent in 2018, Wilson quickly proved his worth, earning a reputation as a reliable and explosive running back. His most productive season was in 2020, when he managed to rack up 733 scrimmage yards and scored 10 total touchdowns. That year, he really made a name for himself, showing both speed and vision that made him a threat every time he touched the ball. So bringing him back makes a lot of sense, especially given the current injury situation. Over the past few weeks, the 49ers have been dealing with a string of injuries in their backfield, which has put a lot of pressure on Christian McCaffrey, their star running back, to carry the load. Now, Wilson's return isn't just a matter of filling a roster spot. It's about adding depth, experience, and a familiar skill set that can help stabilize the position as the team prepares for the regular season. The team's management was cautious after Wilson's workout, but ESPN's Adam Schefter was quick to report that the deal is imminent. This is huge because it signals the team's confidence in his ability to contribute immediately. Wilson played for the Dolphins last season after a trade from the 49ers, where he worked under Mike McDaniel, a coach who is very familiar with Wilson's style of play. During his time in Miami, Wilson managed 27 games and averaged an impressive 4.5 yards per attempt, which is right in line with his career average. That's no small feat, especially considering the limited number of carries, 141 in total, highlighting that he's efficient and can be a dependable option in the backfield. It's worth noting that his stint in Miami was productive, but he wasn't re-signed in the spring, mainly because the Dolphins opted for different roster moves and depth chart adjustments. So Wilson remained on the open market through training camp, waiting for the right opportunity. The 49ers, in the meantime, evaluated other options, including Amir Abdullah, who visited the team late in July and eventually signed a deal. However, Abdullah is currently sidelined with a ribs injury, which opens up even more space for Wilson to step into a significant role. The team's depth at running back is a concern right now, with Isaac Guerendo and Jordan James also on the mend. This means Wilson's familiarity with the system and his previous experience are going to be crucial as he gets integrated into the team's rotation. And it's not just about filling a roster spot. The 49ers are known for their meticulous approach to building a strong, versatile roster. Sorting out the depth behind Christian McCaffrey will be a priority over the coming weeks. The team is also keen on seeing how Wilson fits into their scheme during practices and the remaining preseason games. That's where he'll have a chance to showcase his readiness and chemistry with the offense. Remember, Wilson's most productive season in 49ers colors was in 2020, when he accumulated 733 yards and scored 10 touchdowns. While a repeat of those numbers might be optimistic, his presence adds valuable experience and a reliable option to keep defenses honest, especially with the uncertainty surrounding other backups. Looking at the bigger picture, the 49ers have plenty of cap space, almost $47 million heading into the season, so this move doesn't hinder their flexibility for further roster adjustments before Week 1. It's a smart, calculated decision that could pay off big time if Wilson can stay healthy and regain his form. The team's coaching staff and front office clearly see the value in reuniting with a player who knows their system well and can jump right into the fray when needed. And considering how competitive the NFC West is, every move matters. The Seahawks, Rams, and Cardinals are all making their moves, and the 49ers want to stay ahead in this division, especially with the Super Bowl window still very much open. Now, to give you some context about how important this move could be, think about the team's recent history. The 49ers, under head coach Kyle Shanahan, have built a reputation for being a playoff-caliber team year after year. Their roster is packed with talent on both sides of the ball, and their quarterback, Brock Purdy, has been a revelation. After taking over as the starter, Purdy has shown poise, accuracy, and leadership that have fans dreaming of another deep playoff run. But as talented as they are, injuries to key players in the backfield can disrupt their rhythm. Having a dependable, experienced back like Wilson, who's been through the ups and downs of NFL seasons, adds a layer of insurance for Shanahan's offense. And speaking of Shanahan, his offensive scheme is highly adaptable, relying heavily on a dynamic running game to set up play-action passes and keep defenses off balance. Christian McCaffrey is undoubtedly the centerpiece, but the team has always valued having a solid backup, someone who can step in and produce without missing a beat. Wilson, with his familiarity with the system and his proven efficiency, could be that guy. It's also worth mentioning that the 49ers have a history of maximizing the talents of their running backs, whether it's through creative blocking schemes, misdirection, or quick passes out of the backfield. Wilson's experience and skill set fit perfectly into that philosophy. Beyond just the X's and O's, this move also sends a message to the locker room and to the division. The 49ers are serious about contending now. They're willing to bring back someone who's been part of their journey, someone who understands their culture, and someone who can contribute immediately. It's about stability, experience, and a winning mentality, qualities that are invaluable in a league where every inch and every play counts. As the preseason progresses, fans will be watching closely to see how Wilson integrates into the offense and how quickly he can build chemistry with Brock Purdy and the rest of the team. The upcoming joint practices and preseason games will be crucial in this regard. The 49ers are known for their meticulous preparation, and Wilson's familiarity with the coaching staff and playbook should give him a head start. Plus, with the team's depth chart still being sorted out, his versatility and experience make him a compelling candidate to earn a spot on the 53-man roster. Of course, it's not just about filling a role, it's about making a real impact. The 49ers have their sights set on another Lombardi trophy, and every addition to the roster is about maximizing the chances of reaching that goal. Wilson's return could be a key piece in this puzzle, especially when you consider the physical toll the season can take on a team. Having someone who's been in the trenches, who understands what it takes to succeed, is invaluable. And for Wilson himself, returning to a team where he's familiar with the system and the coaching staff could be the perfect situation to revitalize his career and help push the 49ers even further. So fans, this is a move that signals seriousness from San Francisco. It's about resilience, experience, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. The 49ers are not resting on their laurels. They're actively shaping their roster to stay at the top of the NFC and to make another deep playoff push. The NFL season is just around the corner, and with these strategic moves, the 49ers look ready to compete at the highest level once again. The journey to the Super Bowl is long and tough, but with players like Wilson stepping back into the fold, they're showing everyone that they're in it to win it. And now, San Francisco 49ers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest San Francisco 49ers news. Thanks for sticking with me through this deep dive into what could be a pivotal moment for the 49ers. Remember, every move counts in this league, and how the team responds to injuries and roster challenges can make all the difference come playoff time. Keep supporting your team, stay passionate, and let's see how this story unfolds in the coming weeks. The season is shaping up to be one of the most exciting yet, and with Wilson back in the mix, the 49ers are showing they're ready to fight for another Super Bowl appearance. Until next time, go Niners.